I'm not even gonna get my nail done here. That is way too close. No, thank you. Boundaries, my friend.
Burnt chocolate check.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my kitchen. My name's Olivia and the new year is approaching. A tradition my family has for the new year is making egg rolls, getting a bunch of junk food together, either mozzarella sticks, tots, wings, pizza, just a lot of finger food, and we would all come together, have a game night at my house. And so today I'm going to be making the egg rolls for you. Let's get started. Okay, so right now I'm going to work on the filling. I'm going to turn my oven on. Scared. Okay. I'm gonna do like a medium-low temperature for starting. I'm gonna get some coconut oil, kind of coat the bottom of my pot here, and I'm just gonna kind of spread it around. I'm gonna let that heat up for just a minute or two. Now that the oil is hot enough, I'm going to add my grated ginger to this. This is about 2 tablespoons. We never really measured, we just kind of threw ingredients in, so I hope this is enough. Get that nice sizzle going, break up the ginger a little bit. And this is an aromatic, so once you start smelling it is kind of when you want to add the meat in. Okay, now I'm going to add my beef in. If you're vegan, Beyond Beef works perfectly with this and it'll retain the flavor just as well. But I'm going to use regular meat today. So I'm going to just cook this down and I will add the rest of the ingredients. Right now you just want to cook the meat and make sure it's into tiny bits so it'll fit in the egg roll. And now that it's getting a little bit brown, I'm going to take my seasoning, which is salt, pepper, onion, and garlic powder, and I'm just going to sprinkle over top, just to add a bit more flavor to the meat here. Normally I would have about a pound of meat. Right now this is only half a pound, and that's just because it's for me and my roommates, so there's not going to be a big party or anything. Normally I would use this full bag of cabbage, but since I'm only doing half the meat, I'm only going to use half the cabbage. So you can use this for making coleslaw or putting it in a salad, whatever you want to do with this. So now that the meat is fully cooked, I am going to add just a little bit of soy sauce. And you really don't need that much soy sauce because there's already a lot of flavors with the ginger and the spices, or the seasonings that I've put in. So just to kind of add that little boost of flavor. You really don't need a lot. I especially don't need a lot because soy does hurt. It doesn't hurt as much as gluten and dairy does, but it does hurt my tummy, and so I just try to put a little bit less than normal. So the juices are kind of heavy right now, and I just kind of want to eliminate that. I'm going to have some gluten-free flour, and I'm just going to sprinkle over top to kind of thicken up all these yummy juices, because I don't really want to take anything out, but I definitely don't want it running and be soggy in the wonton wrapper. So I'm just going to stir this up, make sure all the flour is nice and mixed in. Okay, so I'm just going to reduce the temperature, put it on low, and I'm going to add my cabbage. Like I said, I'm only going to use half because this is about half the meat that I would normally use. And then I'm just going to mix this up and we'll be ready to start filling our egg rolls. Okay, now that the cabbage has cooked down with the meat, I'm going to start filling our wonton wrappers. So as you can see, I already have wonton wrappers, and I actually made these yesterday off camera, so I hope they work out. I've never actually made my own wonton wrappers. I've always bought them in the past, but now that I'm gluten-free, I had to make my own. I saw on the website you can buy them for about $7 to $8, but I just chose to make them. It's easier and cheaper for me, so let's hope they work. So I'm going to start with this one. And with wonton wrappers, you kind of fold them like burritos. Oops. Already failing. Already struggling. It's all good. So I'm gonna get a spoon. I'm going to start off with a little bit of filling. I don't want to overfill it. And I don't know how well these wrappers will take. So I'm just gonna do about that much. And right here I have this paste. It's just gluten-free flour and water. And I'm just gonna brush the edges. This is kind of the glue that will help stick. And I just wanna do it on these corners right here. And I'm going to take this side. I'm gonna let the parchment paper help me out the most right now. Shout out to the inventor of parchment paper. And I'm gonna go on this side. This smell is bringing back so many memories for me of working and helping my mom. Oh no. No! Okay. This is what I was afraid of. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Wait. Wow. I kind of did it. Okay. First egg roll. This turned out way better than I thought it would. This is a gluten-free and vegan egg roll recipe, and I'll link it down below. First one, done. Okay, so I've made all of the egg rolls. I only made 5 wonton wrappers because that's all the flour I had. But this is kind of tearing. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go fry these and then we'll try them out. Okay, so the oil is hot and ready. I'm going to use this one. It's already torn up. I might as well use this as the sacrificial egg roll to make sure the temperature is okay, if I need to lower it, or how long I need to fry it for. So here goes nothing. Ah. So it only really takes a few minutes, probably 2 minutes on each side, just to get it nice and crispy, because the filling is already cooked. You really just want to cook the dough and make sure it's nice and crispy and ready to eat. So I will see you back when everything is all cooked. This is the end result. They turned out super nice and crispy. I'm so excited that this wonton recipe I found worked out so well. It didn't tear, it crisped up nice, and I am so excited to try it. I have my sweet and sour sauce right here, and usually I would use Le Choy, but this is all I could find at the store. And I always get sweet and sour sauce. I don't know why. But let's just try one of these bad boys out. Cheers. It just came out. It's really hot. This turned out so well. It's crispy. The filling is so flavorful. It's just a nice crunch that you wanted. I am so happy that this turned out well. I'm definitely going to be using this recipe again. This definitely brought back a lot of memories from when my mom and I used to make this every New Year's Eve, and I'm just so happy they turned out so well. It's burning my mouth, but I can't stop eating it because it's so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me on one of my family traditions. I hope you guys make this yourself and have a good and safe new year. And I will see you guys in 2021. And a tradition that I've had for the past...
Sorry, they have a Heimlich backpack from A Bug's Life.
That's actually cute.
That's really cute.
The Bug's Life is like my favorite Pixar movie. I grew